Hello and welcome to today's presentation of Temple University Ice Hockey here on the TU Ice Network. I'm Dan Wander. I will be your play-by-play announcer for today's game. Alongside me, Jimmy G. Jimmy, wow, I am sorry. Jimmy Freeze.
That's all right, Dan.
will be your color commentator for today's tilt between your Temple Owls and the Penn State University Berks campus Nittany Lions. Jimmy, thanks for being here.
Hey, it's good to be here. Dan, I'm really excited tonight. It's Penn State rivalry. It is a satellite campus, but in hockey, it really doesn't matter.
Saturday night is rivalry night in the ACHA, Jimmy.
Absolutely. And both of these teams are middle-of-the-pack teams looking for that W. It's Northeast Philadelphia. We're ready for tough hockey.
Absolutely. Coming into today's game, you have the Temple Owls coming at 7, 11, and 2. Against them, PSU coming in with a record of 9, 10, and 1. Today's goalies for the matchup for Temple will be Ben Auerbach, and for Penn State, we have number 1, Trent Bogert. And we are underway here at the Northeast Skate Zone. Temple will take the puck behind their net and begin coming up the other way. Play along the boards. Not a very good start here, Jimmy.
No, not too much, but I'm really excited to see the play from Brendan Ondick tonight for the Temple Owls. He's a freshman. He's got 40 points in 20 games, Dan. That's impressive. He leads the ACHA for that. Now let's see if Temple can get the puck out of their own zone.
Joey Powell started bringing up here. Pass over to DiPerturo to Dumbach. Shot! Score! Temple jumps out to the early lead. Number 21, Ryan Dumbach, puts the Owls on the board 1-0.
Ryan Dumbach gets his 10th of the year. Wow, what a start.
Man.
Under a minute.
Wasn't even ready. We have, 38 seconds in the game, and Temple takes the lead.
Yeah, that's his 10th of the year. He was assisted by DiPerturo there.
DiPerturo.
Yeah, DiPerturo.
Coming up the left side.
That's going to be his 10th assist, too. So both players
have my goal call already, Jimmy. Penn State looking to answer. Shot. He scores. Wow. Looks like that was number 10, Jesse Abarca, with the answer. We are locked up 1-1.
Wow. As the old gentleman playing chess at McDonald's near my dormitory would say, check and mate, my friend. Right back at you. Oh, my gosh. That was 7 seconds, Dan.
Temple scores 38 seconds into the game. Penn State Berks answers just, 7 seconds later.
Right.
Pandemonium here at the Northeast Skate Zone. And we are back locked up 1-1. Penn State will win the draw.
Well, it was a fast play from the start for Berks, and they knew exactly what they were doing.
Absolutely.
And it seems like they got that plan right now.
Absolutely. Man, no time getting settled here. No rest for the weary. We have a battle here at center ice. Won by Penn State. Chipped deep by what looks like it was number 21, Zachary Higgins, the Penn State Berks.
Temple's going to need to stay very physical in this game against Berks. Berks likes to play, again, a physical type game. The defenders are big, tall, 6'4", 200-some pounders. They don't mess around.
Trent Bogert will take the face off here to his right. Almost said to his left. Temple is a team that has tended to start slow so far this season. No time to start slow here tonight, Jimmy. Face off to the right of Bogert. Face off will be one to the Ivy Owls. Looks like we have number 18, Jack Pierce, working hard along the boards.
See a lot of hitting there, Dan.
Looking like it's going to be a physical game early.
Definitely.
But I don't think that benefits the Owls, Jimmy.
Well, it's tough. They're back and forth with their physical play.
In the games we've seen so far this year, Temple has not been as physical as I think most people would have liked them to be. So Penn State's going to come out here and try to take the body, make big hits. We're going to have to see how Temple responds. Dumbach sends it deep here.
Now, John Kumpf is back in the lineup. He's been in the lineup for a couple games with the Owls. He's a senior. He provides that physical presence.
The biggest question here is who's going to step up for the Owls. Is it Dumbach? Is it going to be DiPerturo? Is it going to be Giazza?
I think it's going to be Ondick, as I was saying before.
We were saying that before.
You know, he's a freshman, and Dumbach even said he doesn't act like other incoming freshmen. Oh, that's impressive for Dumbach.
Here's Ondick here. Shot. Save. Trent Bogert. Mouthful here. 17:32 to play here in the first period. 2.5 minutes in, Jimmy, but it doesn't feel like it.
No, it doesn't. It's been a fast-paced game. These guys are going back and forth. Let's see what Temple can do in their offensive zone. Maybe get something situated.
I think the key there is just going to be you need to win draws. all
Big
night,
time.
really, but you especially need to win draws in the offensive zone.
Absolutely.
That's how you're going to create opportunity. We have number 88, Luke Berkowski, battling behind the net.
Yeah, good work to keep it in.
Yeah. We might have an odd man rush here, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Just chipped in. That'll be taken by Max Hucker behind his own net.
We're going to see what kind of forecheck, go Flyers. What kind of forecheck Penn State's going to have on.
Auerbach, rebound! Corralled by Ben Auerbach, who will cover and take the face off. Oh, well, thank you for that, Dylan. I'm Dan Wander. I will be your play-by-play announcer for today's game. Alongside me, the wonderful Jimmy Freeze. And we haven't mentioned him yet, the always wonderful Dylan Coyle behind the camera today. Thanks for what you're doing tonight, Dylan.
If you notice the hands aren't shaky this time, that is because of Dylan.
Cut yourself some slack here, Jimmy.
Oh, no way.
We sent all the way around. Battle, you're the Penn State coach over here yelling, get guys higher. That's another puck. Temple will take that puck. Try to clear, will fail. And
that's
deeper turn. Could not corral it and will just send it deep.
That's right. So we got to get the defense situated because it looks like Penn State's going to be going very hard.
Definitely looks like both teams here are looking to take chances. Shot! Wide.
Just above the post there.
High and wide. Back out to the neutral zone here, number 77. Penn State, Anthony Belsky. Plays the puck into the Temple Owl zone. Over to Dumbach, back across the middle.
That's going to be key. Corral those pucks that come to you today. You can't give away those 50-50 pucks.
Ondick working hard, getting the puck deep. Taken into the boards. Let's see, Ondick trying to protect the puck and cannot. It was a turnover. Penn State Berks coming the other way.
There's a solid double team on Ondick. They know that he's such a good player. Add the pressure. Silence him.
Absolutely. Temple Owls will just live to see another play here. Chip it all the way down, but it will not reach the red line. There will be no icing there. Penn State gathers in their own zone.
I'm surprised they let the gentleman with no number play.
I was actually just thinking that. I'd like to know who it is. But
so it doesn't look like his helmet says 13, yeah.
Number 13, Ryan Plopper, without a numbered jersey today. Sloppy play here. Giazza will corral, taken into the boards.
Giazza's got 8 goals and 8 assists this year with 21 games played.
He comes off as someone who plays a lot more defense, but has come through late shots. Save.
He's definitely got a shot.
Absolutely.
Nice hit.
Oh, Temple will keep it in, but will only get as far. Almost got a high stick there.
Dalton Neeson is a presence, physical play.
Van Allen out. Oh, not out on the break. Thought Van Allen was...
Yeah, Penn State was in the middle of a change, and he was at the right place at the right time to stop the charge.
Weak shot. Paddled aside by Ben Auerbach. Penn State into the slot. Shot!
Nice.
Blocked. Temple cannot control that loose puck.
Sean Fowler got his stick out. Happy he didn't hit his hand, but his stick blocked it. Didn't even let it touch Auerbach.
18, Joey Powell will dish off. Up. Number 77, Reed Betzker was almost out on the break here. Looks like we might have a lot of fast break opportunities today here, Jimmy.
Yeah, it looked when both teams are going so hard, and Temple really wants to. They're solidifying this defense, but they really have to get this offensive life going.
Yeah, I think both teams kind of need to settle it down here a little bit if they're going to look for success. Because it's the whole saying. We had a saying. I played water polo in high school. You don't want to turn it into a swim meet, and Temple does not want to turn this into a race up and down the ice because you can only sustain that for so long.
It's going to tire you out, definitely.
Battle here won by Penn State. Will bring it back up 2-on-3. Attempt to chip it deep. Does not work, but second effort. Gets it there. Slip.
Abarca's definitely going to be Jesse Abarca, a player for Pennsylvania State University Berks, is definitely going to be the player to watch for. He leads the team in goals with 15.
Temple's definitely going to need to play some more defense here. Another 2 shots on Auerbach that he was able to steer away. 3-on-3 through center. Able to step around the defender. Shot. Oh, centering pass. Not able Temple Owl Garrett Russell, I believe, was there. Number 26 was not able to get his stick onto the puck. Would have been a slam dunk.
Definitely. A little three-point action.
Penn State looking for some of their shots. Save. Auerbach. Rebound.
Penn State.
Save. Ben Auerbach.
They waste no time to get in the zone. They don't think about it. Go right in and lead other guys for the rebound. It's good play. Auerbach doesn't like it, but
Temple living dangerously here, hanging Auerbach.
Auerbach
off the
rebounds are going to be key tonight if Penn State's going to have a lot of men during the near the crease.
Temple attempts to clear, fails. Deflection. Shot. Save. Ben Auerbach.
Yeah, great stopper, Steve.
Another great save by Ben Auerbach, leaving Penn State empty-handed here.
He's got a 90% save percentage, Dan. You know, a lot of people would say, yeah, that's not so great, but with the amount of shots he faces,
he's taking easily upwards of 40 shots a game. Easily.
And that is not normal, ladies and
gentlemen. No, that is not normal, especially for a college hockey game.
Yeah.
Nice move here by, I believe, it's not.
Could have been incidental, but
here.
Yeah, I guess tripping.
It was Ian Bowles. I looked over, he's wearing jersey number 42. At first glance, looked like 12.
So both teams coach. Penn State University Berks is coached by Larry Beretta, and the coach of Temple University is Mark Spees.
So we haven't gotten to our linesmen. Referee Blaine Fortel and Brett Walker, as well as the linesmen Tom McCullough and Jason Minch. The men in stripes for today's game. That puck will all the way down. Icing will be the call.
Yeah, you're gonna see more. You're gonna see more and more of that icing and back and forth if there's gonna be a lot of fast breaks. These guys are gonna start to get tired and think that they've got the pass, but not really, and it's just gonna lead down the boards.
And that's where the opportunities are gonna come from here, Jimmy, because if you have tired players on the ice and you can't get that change,
right,
icings can kill you. Face off won by Temple. The shot goes high and wide. Not close. Ondick sends it deep. Number 11, Joey Powell, into attempt to retrieve the puck.
They both just
need
some help there. DiPietro.
John Dern canceled out behind the play. Looks like we just have a stalemate here. Neither team giving up. Temple working hard, trying to get the puck. Puck battle is won by Powell. Back up to the point. Shot. Wide. Penn State will retrieve. Look to clear and will not be able to. Second effort.
Yeah,
Still kept in by Trebs. Oh,
DiPietro's having a hard-fought shift.
Oh, offside was on. A big hit.
DiPietro
late on DiPietro.
Yeah.
DiPietro throws his hands up in the air in frustration, looking for a penalty there on the late hit.
Well, it was away from the play, and it was pretty much after the whistle. I mean,
late play away from the whistle.
Not very necessary.
Very close. Offside's call there. Face off right here in front of us. Gazza will take it for the Owls.
But the pace was slower that time, so they're getting there. The Owls are.
Penn State will control in their own neutral zone. Attempt to move forward, send it all the way deep into the Owl zone. Chip and chase. Ryan Trebs over to Russell. Background to number 93. I see where you got Voracek here from. Jason Ferguson.
Right.
Wearing 93
oh, there
here.
You go.
Gazza leads the rush.
You can make me look good like that.
Behind his own net, loses the puck. Can't have that. Just about 10 minutes in to our first period here.
But, yeah, things have slowed down. But the 1-1, got an even game. Both teams are trying to figure out exactly how they're going to finesse this game.
I didn't know what we were going to do to ourselves 30 seconds into the game. Well, 45 seconds into the game when we had 2 goals.
Right.
Shot blocked by Gazza. We'll send it to the red line, but no further. Sent back in on Auerbach. We'll send it to the boards. Ryan Trebs will attempt to clear, but cannot.
So Brendan Ondick now has 41 points. He was actually committed and went for a semester to Penn State University Altoona, and decided he wasn't a big fan, went back to Bucks County Community College, finished the semester there, and then he played for the North Jersey Avalanche.
Ondick has DiPietro, who's out on the break. DiPietro and on goal! Save!
I didn't get it.
We have a I believe we have a penalty called here. Or the net might be off. The net is just off its moorings.
Yeah, you didn't get everything you wanted.
Yeah, he was definitely impeded from behind. I was waiting to see if we had a penalty called there, but we do not. I do not believe Penn State is being allowed to change here. But they will be allowed to make the change. Man! DiVerturo in on goal there. Denied by Trent Bogert.
Yeah, he had the space, and he did a little move, tried it, didn't get everything on the shot.
He went for the deep to the backhand shot. It looked like his stick got lifted right at the end there. Weak shot. Could not solve Trent Bogert. Howell will take the draw here for the Owls. Penn State wins and controls in their own zone. Looking to move up.
Joey Powell, another impact player for the Owls, 33 points on 20 games played this year. 13 goals with 20 assists.
Auerbach will cover up here. We'll get another face-off. We have a game of face-offs here.
No. It'll test your center.
Absolutely.
And
Joey Powell able to win the draw.
Face-off men.
Over to DiVerturo, who hops over his stick. Sent back in by Penn State. Penn State center.
Dan, I want you to look for Joey Powell. He's gonna be looking for that hit all night, man. It is coming.
Shot blocked in front. Joey Powell will just send it back. Look, control in their own zone, move forward. Pass up to DiVerturo, looking to split the defense again. Nothing going there.
That's the second time he was able to slip that little play off
Looks
of
like
the
that's
change.
something they're trying a lot.
Yeah. If it works, then sure. But I'd rather slow down and get us all at the same pace here. My opinion. I'm not out there.
Brendan Ondick will move up through center. Attempt to send a deep man on that.
But I love how the game has slowed down for the Owls. That is in their favor.
No, this game has not slowed down for Penn State.
No.
Ondick looking to control behind the net. Sends it over to Fowler. Unable to control. Puck will find its way out to the neutral zone. Joey Powell here attempts to slam on the brakes. Lost his stick there for a moment.
Almost stayed with it.
Looks like he transferred his stick into the left hand, and then he was all out of sorts. Penn State 3-on-3. Here's through center. Shot! Save! Auerbach. A late shot in there.
Nice play coming in. He blocked off his defender. He's going to try to turn around on Auerbach, and he completely sat up right against the post. Good goalie move.
7:37 remaining here in the first period of play. Shots 11-5 in favor of Penn State. We need to see some defense here.
Yeah, more defense and more in between the zone play. Little crisper passes would be cool, but let's do it one by one, huh?
Ryan Trebs will control, work the puck out to center with Joey Powell. Go right by him. Trebs gathers, sends over to number 42, Ian Bowles, who will attempt to send it deep.
Powell, he's going to be that presence. Oh, that was Pierce on that hit.
Something we're seeing here early from the Owls. They're attempting to get the puck deep into the Penn State zone. It's getting knocked down before it gets there. Trebs.
They got a strong forecheck.
Starts on another clearing attempt. Shot! Deflection! Save! Ben Auerbach. Coming up big again.
Auerbach absolutely closing every portal that the puck could get through.
Oh, big hit attempt. Ryan Trebs gathers again. Sends it up to Fowler. Goes under his stick. Turnover here. Penn State 3-on-2 shot. Save Auerbach. And he will cover up. Some extracurriculars here to his right.
Absolute wall. He is. The storyline so far is Penn State's forecheck. Their offense, once they're in the zone, they know how to shoot and they know how to get the rebound. But Auerbach's closed off that rebound, which has been good.
It's not only their forecheck, Jimmy, but it's also their play in the neutral zone. Temple has turned over the puck probably at least 4 times by my head count in the neutral zone, and that's not a way you're going to win games.
That's prime space to build up ahead of steam. But Penn State's closing it off well.
Van Allen will send over to number 93, Jason Ferguson, who will send it deep. Played back around. Giazza attempts to keep it in. We'll find the puck.
Good play by Van Allen.
Shot high and wide. Back to Giazza. DiVerturo shot blocked.
That was
Let's see where
Dumbach
Temple
from the
clear
top.
will fail and not. That was Dumbach. Did I say
Yeah,
throw?
he's sitting up top, actually.
That puck will find the safety netting. We will have another defensive zone face-off for the Temple Owls.
Well, how about we take a look at the standings in the ACHA?
Let's hear it, Jimmy.
So, well, the end of the season, the championship will be in Columbus, Ohio, but the top 5 teams, Minot State University, that's how you say it, North Dakota, Adrian College, University of Ohio, Lindenwood University, and Robert Morris, Illinois. So those are your top 5 teams in the ACHA. That's who Temple will be chasing.
Score team John Dern taking out on. We have a 2-on-1 here for the Owls. Shot saved.
Right in the
by
chest.
Trent Boger. Dumbach will send it back in deep. The Owls had to touch up to avoid going offsides. That puck will be kept in by Dern and will find its way out to the neutral zone. Battle here along the blue line.
Max Hucker, he plays defense with Dumbach. You know, he stays on that green line, but he's got a shot.
1-on-3 there.
Something here.
Shot. Where is the puck? Who knows, Jimmy? I was sitting there looking for it, trying to figure out who had the puck, and I got nothing.
No, but it was started. Kyle Petone, Penn State University Berks player, number 6, laid out for that block. And that's what really started the confusion. Once he was down, nobody really knew after that.
Last minute, I saw the puck sitting right in front of Trent Boger. The combination of, I believe, John Dern and Brendan Ondick were not able to get there. Penn State looked like they were offside, but we will play on. Dumbach will send it deep behind Boger. Penn State will recover and look to move forward. Puck sent down.
2-on-1 chase here.
Dumbach needs to hurry. Avoid the 2-on-1, and he will.
Yeah, nice play by Dumbach. Got men on both sides.
Hucker over to Powell, who attempts to send it deep and is blocked. Back to Hucker. Come across the blue line, attempt to send it deep. That pass is also blocked. Kept in by Joey Powell.
Hucker's looking for his first goal of the year. He's only got 2 assists.
Powell can't try and find Ondick. Shot! Save! Boger, the juggling save. Looked like he had it in the midsection, popped out, was able to snare it.
Circus act.
Now you see it, now you don't.
Yeah, it was a tough shot from the top of the zone. But that's what we want. As a Temple fan, that is what you're looking for. That kind of offensive stand. Here they go. See if they can do it again.
Giazza wins the draw.
Different line here.
Back to balls. Here in the center. Giazza shot. He scores! Charles Giazza puts the Owls back on top by a score of 2-1.
Where does Mom keep the cookies?
Top shelf.
Top shelf. Giazza off the face-off. Yes, sir. Give it to me. I have a little opening. Absolutely. Nobody was even near him. Top right corner, right over the shoulder.
Before, Jimmy, 8 goals, 8 assists. Make it 9.
Make it 9, yes, sir.
Giazza back out here for this draw. Penn State will win it. And Temple is very lucky to have a lead here. They're being outplayed, but the only thing that matters is what it says on the scoreboard.
Yeah, the puck still might be on fire from that shot. I'm not sure. Can you say?
You know, I think the ice might have cooled it down a little bit.
Maybe a little bit.
Wait and see. 25, Van Allen working hard along with Ryan Kloppert along the boards. Puck will escape to the neutral zone. Sent back in. Offsides is the call.
All right.
Bring us to this goal one more time, Jimmy. What'd you see?
Well, it was right off the face-off. Giazza wins the face-off. He sends it to, I'm not sure exactly what player set him up for that.
I believe it was either Van Allen or Ondick.
I think it might have been Van Allen. And he, perfect setup as Giazza was right in the slot, a little outside of the wheelhouse, and right in that right corner. We had a perfect view of it. Right over the glove side, too. It wasn't over the stick side, so...
We have an icing call here, Jimmy. Puck will go back into the Penn State Berks zone.
But that is Temple hockey. Slow offense, and we pass it around a little bit, find that open man.
I mean, so far this season, I would say this is the most offensive productivity they've had so far. Powell wins the draw, tries to send it on net. Powell. I don't think he was going to have an opportunity here. The stick was...
Yeah, Temple, I think they're going to want to keep somebody either screening or right near the Berks goalie,
Brent
Bogart.
Bogart.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's coughing up a good amount of rebounds.
Yeah.
Penn State will control.
Auerbach doesn't too much, but...
Auerbach's usually pretty steady with
Right.
his rebound control.
It's going to be a thing to look for as we approach 3 minutes left in this first period.
Shots 14 to 11 favoring Penn State. Berks. DiPatero calling for the puck. Will not get it. Said it'll be sent deep by Ryan Trebs. Joey Powell, in on goal. Shot wide.
Great forecheck by him, too. Puck pretty much just came to him.
The Red Seas just parted for Joey
Right.
Powell right there.
Miscommunication by Penn State players.
Found himself in on goal. Looked to go short side. Ran out of room. Puck back to Trebs.
This is where Penn State thrives, as we've seen. Take all the timing, energy in your zone, and here they go with that product.
Ship it deep behind Auerbach. Number 93, Jason Ferguson will chase. Will not be able to come up with a centering pass. Sticked away by the Owls defense.
And Ryan Trebs with a real nice put that thing right out of harm's way.
Trebs plays it to
Get that
Ferguson. Will play to DiPatero along the boards back to Ferguson. Will settle back. Ferguson again. Oh, that puck will
Way up there.
we have a pretty low ceiling here.
Yeah, it is
Ladies
pretty
and
low.
gentlemen. That face-off will stay in the Temple Owl zone. Exactly 2 minutes to play here in this jam-packed first period of play.
A lot of action.
In case you're just joining us, I'm Dan Wallinger. I'm your play-by-play announcer for today's game. Alongside me, the wonderful Jimmy Freeze, Dylan Coyle on camera, the three-man crew. Face-off won by Temple. We'll look to get it
Technical job and
we have a 2-on-1 developing here. Fowler shot, save by Bogart.
Yeah, he looked for the stick side. Bogart didn't give it to him.
Yeah, it looked like that was Fowler and Patrick Devlin. And shot again, save Bogart, and he will hold on. How many odd man rushes can you get in one period?
I mean, as many as if they get tired. But they've Penn State's, that's what they want this game to be. And well, if Temple adapts to that, but
so far that game has definitely favored the Owls. I mean, Penn State has had a fair amount of opportunities, but most of the odd man rushes have come in favor of Temple.
Right.
Dunbach here, unable to control the puck. Puck may look like it might have gone back. Shot! Oh, save! Auerbach.
Oh,
Man, living dangerous. It looked like that was number 25 for Penn State.
Del Vecchio.
Connor Mears got turned around. If he didn't get turned around there, he had a wide open net in front of Auerbach.
Del Vecchio was going for that shot. He was coming in for it, but it just led too much from the pass. Too close to Auerbach. Play over.
Temple will win the defensive zone, but will not clear. Dunbach try to gather behind his net. Dish it off to Trebs, who will clear. Pardon me, that might have been Jack Pierce on the clear. Trebs behind the net. I was right the first time. Sent it in the neutral zone. Kicked and set back. Attempted to get set back into the zone. Number 13, Ryan Plumper, was not able to find the pucker. He might have found himself on an odd man rush.
Giazzi's got a very active stick tonight.
Yeah, Penn State circling around, centering pass straight through the blue paint. 50 seconds remaining here in the first period. We have a battle behind the net. Giazza and Trebs looking to knock it loose. Penn State in front of the net. Shot wide.
Jesse Abarca had Auerbach. He did, but missed it wide.
Temple needs to change here. Will not get it. There's some tired players on the ice. Penn State in shot, save Auerbach. 26 seconds remaining in the first period. Cross-ice pass. Oh, we have a 2-on-1 here, 3-on-2. Dunbach in on goal, shot, save. Trent Bogart coming up huge. For Penn State, 12 seconds remaining here in the period.
Bogart took it right in the chest. Dunbach, he had the option to pass, but he went with the shot. It was a smart decision. It's where
it's clear. 2 seconds and 1, and that will be it for our first period of play. Temple will take a lead into the first intermission with a score of 2-1. Shots 16-14 in favor of Penn State. But as I said before, Jimmy, all that matters is that score up there on the board.
Yeah.
2-1 Owls lead. I'm Dan Wallinger. For Jimmy Freeze, we will be back after the intermission for the second period. Stay with us. Pound down, please. And we are back here on the TU Ice Network. Temple Owls versus the Penn State Berks Nittany Lions. Well, Temple brings a 2-1 lead into the second period.
Yeah, they both got a break from the crazy first half, or first period, I'm sorry. Crazy beginning of the start of that period. Over time, both teams just started to leave holes. Giazza took advantage of that one with a beautiful wrister.
If you're just joining us, I'm Dan Walter, your play-by-play commentator for today's game. You were just hearing Jimmy Freeze, the color commentator for tonight's action. Shot! Save! Trent Bogart.
Face-off wins are going to equal Temple win tonight.
Yeah, we will have our first penalty of the game. We might have two. As your tripping is the call, and Temple will be short-handed early on here in the second period. 10 times out of 10, that is going to be called, Jimmy.
Yeah, well,
but
let me tell you something interesting. A little positive twist on this power play. Temple has 11 shorthanded goals this year.
It's absurd. And we mention it every broadcast.
Yes,
and every broadcast I can barely believe
But the league average is only 5.5.
A season, or as of now?
As of right now.
I would have believed if you told me a season. Penn State will win the draw. Set up. Play the cycle game up to the point.
This is Temple's first shot. This is their first kill.
Yep. That shot will go high and wide and find the safety netting. Apparently that puck did deflect. So we'll stay in the Temple zone.
Penn State University's Berks, their power play is 5th in the league. 17% success rate.
Win the draw, go back to work.
Temple's penalty kill is 4th in the league with a 76% stop rate.
Shot deflection, save by Ben Auerbach. Not an easy one here. Up to the top with number 9, John Maniscalco. Back up to Maniscalco. Hops over a stick. He'll settle. Send over to number 10. Jesse Abarca has Penn State's lone goal for today.
Yeah, that's Abarca's 10th of the year. No way, no. I'm sorry about that.
Active stick of number
no, that's
25,
that's
Van Allen.
That's his 60th.
And there, Giazza. One-on-one on the break. Shot. Save. Bogart. Giazza looking for a second of the night.
He has been non-stop so far tonight, Giazza has. Between the shot and tough defense, and he's working on the forecheck too.
Head on a swivel at all times. That puck will be sent all the way down and icing. Will be called as Ryan Dumbach goes and retrieves the puck. We'll get an offensive zone face-off here. 49 seconds remaining on the tripping minor. The Trebs tripping minor, I believe. Nice to get a face-off win here and kill some more time. Joey Powell will take the draw. We also have Ryan Trebs, Ryan Dumbach, and Brandon Ondick, your penalty killers for the Owls.
See, Powell goes right to work off the face-off. That's a hard play. It's a hardcore Philadelphia-bred play.
Yeah, 4-on-3 rush here through the neutral zone. Penn State will just set up the power play. 29 seconds remaining. Puck will go up to Maniscalco. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing his name. Shot is blocked by Ryan Dumbach.
A lot of work in front of the net with Treffs.
Shot goes wide. Jesse Abarca. Settle it down in the corner. Back up to Maniscalco. Shot! Ooh. Centering pass.
Off of Dumbach's stick.
Dumbach did a very good job of tying up the stick of the Penn State offensive player there. 'Cause if not, we might have had a tap in there, Jimmy.
Yeah,
5 seconds remaining on the Trebs tripping minor.
PSU Berks is not finding the hole that they want, not getting the shot, and they know they're not getting a rebound from Auerbach.
Well, to be honest, they're not even really shooting the puck very much. That's it. That puck will be knocked away by Dumbach. They have a 4-on-2 here through center if they hurry.
Yeah,
Dumbach, shot, deflected. Up off a Penn State stick. We'll get another one. Another offensive zone face-off here, Jimmy. Jimmy, as I was coming back up here to the booth right before intermission ended, I got a chance to listen to the Penn State coach talking to the players. They're looking for more fast break opportunities, which doesn't come as Trebs minor is over, by the way.
Right.
They're looking for more fast break opportunities, and looking to obviously give up less.
Right.
Was the general message from the Penn State coach.
That fast break, you get Temple off balance, man, and they
That
will...
deflection save, Auerbach.
Oh, there's a...
Living dangerous.
A
That puck
rare...
to be kept in.
Yeah, that's a rarity for
Penn
the Penn
State.
State.
Temple will try to clear, will fail. Shot, save, Auerbach. Sent it behind the net. Penn State swarming here. Shot. And that puck will find. Well, will not find the safety netting because first it hit an obstruction on the ceiling.
Came off of Fowler's stick. But Temple's playing good right now.
Face off here to the right of Ben Auerbach.
Auerbach, man, he's
the eraser.
Something tonight. He always is.
There's no other way to put it.
But
got nobody over there. I don't know who that centering pass was meant for there. But Temple will take it and look to move forward. Turnover in their own zone. Set it back up top. Shot. I believe that went wide.
I imagine the Berks coach probably said to his boys, along with those fast breaks, we want those free pucks. When they're open,
50-50 pucks. 50 battles is how you win games.
You see those blue sweaters swarming.
Problem is, though, when you swarm after you get the puck, you got to find a way to get that puck on net.
Right. They haven't yet so far as much this period.
Also, Penn State has done a very good job of sealing the boards because Temple's clearing attempts have not been pristine to say the least. Here. Temple will clear up to Joey Powell. 3-on-3 here through center. Up to Russell. He'll hand it up. Shot. Save. Trent Bogart.
Yeah, Fowler took his stick off the shin there. He's aching a little bit.
Yaza will just send it deep. Temple will look, well, it will not change. Max Hucker will bat that puck back in the zone. Delayed offside. Temple will not play it. Tip sends that puck in the zone, so there will be no icing. Dumbach gathers. Looks for Giazza. Will now corral the puck and look to move forward. Send it back to Ryan Dumbach, who will start the rush forward for the Owls. Dumbach up to Giazza, will send it deep and go off on a line change. Penn State looking to capitalize on that line change, but Ryan Trebs
nice
in to
block
break it up.
off
We still might have a 3-on-3 here through center. Shot save. Auerbach ran out of real estate there. Auerbach able to stick the pad out. No harm, no foul.
Yeah, Erneiser had a real nice chance on the odd man rush. He was fast with it, but Auerbach was faster.
He ran out of room, to be honest. Took a bad angle there to the net. When you're coming to a 3-on-3 rush with defenders, you're not going to be able to get there in time. Face off here to the right of Ben Auerbach. Nick Van Allen will take the draw.
Those leg pads seem bigger than normal, don't they?
I don't know about that.
Get the refs to check on that. No, maybe not.
I'm not complaining.
No.
Van Allen looking at it. We have a hand pass. Okay, did you see that, Jimmy? I missed the hand.
I didn't. I was just about to say how nice of a job it was by Temple in the middle zone.
I was going to say the same thing, and then I'm like,
we've been looking for good neutral zone play from Temple, and we're getting it right now.
Berkowski to take the draw here in the neutral zone. Temple wins the draw back to Treves. Up to Berkowski. Will attempt to get it deep. Fail. Penn State player falls to the ice. Penn State will control. Send it up. 2-on-3 through center here.
Yeah, 74 Bedwell for Berks. He's a big boy. Big boy defender. A very Char type player.
Just waiting for another odd man rush here. Temple unable to clear. Shot. Deflection. Now, Ben Auerbach may have gotten a little bit of his glove on that there.
Had the late penalty coming.
I believe on Penn State. Yep. That'll be a interference call. Long side to I believe on Penn State. It will be on number 74.
Bedwell.
Chandler Bedwell will sit 2 minutes for interference.
We were just talking about it.
Temple Owls will head to the power play. Right. With a chance to extend their lead to 2. Big opportunity here. Shots. Penn State still has the advantage by a 20-18 tally.
Well, Temple's 6th in the league with power play and 16% success rate. And Penn State Berks, their penalty kill is 2nd in the league.
Temple looks like they were going to win that draw, but Penn State first to get there. A weak shot off, I believe, was blocked before getting to that. Dumbach will carry it up off a defender and in. Dumbach with his best leap corral the puck. Temple will look to get set up. Shot! Save! Bogart. Puck to the corner.
Little flash of the weather. Could have been the leg pad, too. But Bogart, regardless, nice job on the close chance.
That puck will all the way down. Looked like Dumbach might have been able to stretch his stick out a little and get to that. But we'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Absolutely.
Temple looking to move forward. Intercepted in the neutral zone by number 97, Dalton Ernison. There's a last name for you.
Name since I haven't said since the opener, Brandon Ondick. Where is he? Maybe quieted by Berks. Let's see if Temple can get to him.
Looks like Penn State getting the better of the opportunities here on the Owls power play. Penn State bench wanting a penalty here, not going to get it. Ondick will control here. 3-on-3. Ondick around the defender. Cannot control. Ondick looking for space. Will find it. Send it over to Powell. So we have some tired players on the ice over to Giazza. 30 seconds remaining on the power play. Up to Dumbach. Shot. Deflection. Save. Trent Bogart with the answer once again. So nice cycling there, Jimmy.
Yeah, definitely a lot of good passing, but you're seeing many shots from the blue line from Temple.
But that's what you need. You need to get somebody, like you said,
right.
Somebody in front of Bogart, get shots from the point. You're either going to get a deflection or hopefully a rebound.
Yep.
And either way, you're going to create chances. You're going to create opportunity. And when you look at that scoreboard, Jimmy, Temple has taken over the lead in shots, 21-20. Giazza cannot win the face-off. Penn State will look to clear and will not. Dumbach, nice keep there at the blue line. Send it over to our no-name Ryan Plopper.
So 12 seconds left in the power play.
Over to Trebs. Giazza was looking for it, will not get it to Dumbach. Back to Plomper. Power play is over. We are back to even strength. 5-on-5 play here. Penn State looking to regroup. Send it in on Auerbach. Will cover up and take a late jab.
If that puck's coming anywhere near him, he's grabbing it. He's stopping play. He's giving his boys a rest. It's good. Let them, maybe it gives Berks the rest that they could afford, but you got to think about your boys too, and it was a long shift.
11:36 remaining here in the second period.
Power play. Next time we see it, we hope to see a couple more shots, but they cycled well, like you said, good passing.
Got a couple opportunities, and that's all you can ask for.
Still with the 2-1 lead with about 11:40 to go at the Northeast skate zone.
Hit it right on the head there. We got a little scrum. Trebs will control the puck. Look for Fowler. He will not be able to foul the puck. However, Penn State will. Moving forward. Slap shot. Save.
Jesse Abarca, nice stick handling into his zone.
Abarca is a game changer. He has been all over the ice all night long so far and has been wreaking havoc. That puck will be sent up to Garrett Russell, who tries the one-man show. Unsuccessful for him. Now we have a mini 2-on-1 here. What a play by Ryan Trebs. Without a doubt saved the goal here. And Russell will move forward. Dipsy do around. Unable.
Anytime a guy lays out like Trebs did, you got to appreciate it. And he started that momentum push for the Owls. It takes a lot of energy.
He saved the goal. Like, it was a 2-on-1 there. He laid out right on his belly, and if that puck gets to number 9, John Maniscalco, it was a goal. It was literally an empty net. Ben Auerbach would have had to pull some circus move pipe to pipe. And you know what? I love me some Ben Auerbach. Wasn't going to happen. Right. We have a face-off draw here, won by Temple. Dumbach over to Max Hucker. Pestered.
Defensive play like that gives trust between the goalie and the defenseman that
Absolutely.
The defenseman will do anything to stop that puck. And once you build that trust,
up to the point, shot, deflection, save Auerbach. Tried to jam it home. Looks like that was blocked by Temple defender. Auerbach might have gotten the pad out.
Well, Auerbach was absolutely
on. We have a 3-on-1 here for the Owls. Pass, shot, no goal. And the net is off its moorings. Wasted opportunity.
Well, you had another laying-out opportunity by the Berks player to shut it down. He didn't.
Well, you have a 3-on-1 there. You just got to make the extra pass. When you have the first pass, then it essentially moved it from a 3-on-1 to a 2-on-0. And then it becomes a waiting game. At that point, it's like a shootout. Whoever moves first loses.
Right.
And Temple was scared to take that back around their net. And that was the result. Powell unable to win the draw. Dumbach not able to keep it in the zone. Powell's doing a good job getting back on defense. 3-on-3 through center. Save, Auerbach.
Great stick save.
Shot. Another save right into the midsection of Ben Auerbach. We've been saying his name a lot tonight.
As we should.
He had just hit the midway point of today's game. Ben Auerbach, 25 saves on 26 shots. He's on pace to take 50 shots his way this game so far, Jimmy.
It's not healthy, but...
What can you expect? What more can you expect from a 2-1 game right here? Both teams getting a lot of offensive pressure. Shot. Another save, Auerbach.
Yeah, Penn State's getting what they want. They are looking for these shots that they're getting.
At the same time, I'll live with that. Right. There was nobody in front. Auerbach was able to see it all the way in. You can have your slap shot from the point without traffic. On deck.
But with this 2-1 lead, Temple can't sit back too much. They need to keep the foot on the pedal, keep going, show Berks that, hey man, we are not sitting down and taking a rest. Nice shot by Dumbach.
Dumbach sends it wide of the net. Centering pass will find the stick of a Penn State defender who will clear out to the neutral zone. Temple sends it back in where it is corralled by Penn State. Powell. We have a 2-on-2 here.
Oh, great play by Joey
Kept
Powell.
in by Dumbach. Shot! Wide. Kept in again. Joey Balls. Over to Ondick. To DiPerturo. Back up to Powell. Powell to Ondick.
Nice move by Ondick coming around.
Ondick coming around looking for DiPerturo. Doesn't have him. Back up to Balls. Shot! Deflection! Score! I don't know who went off him, but it doesn't matter.
Looks
Temple
like
takes the 3-1 lead.
It looks to be Balls' shot. Yeah, Balls' shot went off of DiPerturo.
DiPerturo was in front. Ondick was in front. It looks like the goal will go to DiPerturo. Doesn't matter. Temple leads 3-1.
We just talked about it, Dan. Shots from the blue line. You say maybe, are they a waste? Not there. You shot it. You had men in front. Nice play. Nice shot originally by, who was our man?
I believe it might have been Ondick. You know what? I saw it, and that quick, it escaped me, Jimmy.
I think it might have been Balls. That's who it was.
That's who it was.
Balls with the shot. Terrific shot from the blue line.
Good eye there, Jimmy.
Yeah, there was a screen, but the deflection went in. Gave Temple the 3-1 lead here.
Penn State defenders were tired. Temple had the cycle game going, and when you can cycle long enough, opportunity here, Auerbach will cover up. I was hoping for Auerbach to come out of his net a little bit here, be aggressive, play that puck. Make sure Penn State has no chance at a breakaway there. No harm, no foul. 8:01 to play here in the second period.
I think if there's any guy that we want to say, maybe change this about your game, we don't want to say anything about Auerbach. you know
what, Jimmy, you're right.
It's like being an Eagles fan and complaining right now. You really can't complain. You just got to be happy with what's going on, honestly.
You know what I really don't like about Carson Wentz?
I don't want to hear it.
Penn State will gather a shot.
Let me guess. He looks like Prince Henry.
That might be it.
Yeah.
Van Allen pestering on defense. Cycle centering pass finds nobody. Shot! Hit a Penn State body in front. Looks like it hit him right in the hand. Grimacing in pain a little bit there. Penn State will control number 9, John Maniscalco. Somebody we've seen a lot of today. Maniscalco.
Now we're going to see how Penn State reacts to being down 2 goals. They got about almost 7 minutes left in the period. What are they going to change about their game?
The thing is here, Jimmy, in the first period, I think you could have said Penn State, despite being down at the intermission, was the better team in the first period. Temple came out on top on the score, but I think you can make a case that Penn State was the better team in the first period. Now, Temple's just taking it to them so far.
Passes seem to be crisper with the Owls, and the neutral zone play, we don't want to take
Neutral zone play, turnover in the neutral zone there.
Can't win everyone.
Will go wide. Battle here along the boards. Yaz is in there. Garrett Russell's in there. Number 33. Looked like, my eyes deceived me. Not number 33. Number 93. Jason Ferguson. And attempting to work the puck loose. Puck finds its way on the stick of Russell. Over to Giazza. Cannot jam it deeper into the zone. Penn State sends it all the way down behind Auerbach. Ferguson. Up.
Oh, it looks like Penn.
Yeah. We have a 2-on-1 here. Fowler. Deeks. Shot.
Oh.
Wide. Delayed penalty here.
Oh, on that backhand, Fowler he had Bogut.
He got interfered with. Temple will go to the power play. What will be the call here? Looks like it was a high stick. Oh, I am sorry. Looks like this penalty was on Temple. I thought Fowler was interfered with, but Dylan caught it for us with the high stick. We catch that was on?
That was Fowler.
Fowler got called.
Yeah, Sean Fowler got called for the high stick.
Shot.
2 minutes.
I don't know about that, but it doesn't seem like there's too many complaints from the Temple Owls players or the bench. So, Temple with a huge kill here. Penn State shot right into the midsection.
And first test, and he
Ben
passed.
Auerbach. I'll give him an A for that one.
Yep. Auerbach closed that hole and corral that puck, keep it in. Take this power play bit by bit. If that's what it needs, and you need to stop the clock many times, if that stops the momentum and closes off the holes, do it.
I told you before, Jimmy, I'll tell you again, I will take those shots every time. Not those shots, but I will take the initial shot every single time. Shot from the point, nobody in front. Ben Auerbach sees it into his midsection the whole way. That shot was a lot more dangerous. John Maniscalco, once again, slap shot from the top, through traffic. Auerbach the answer. Penn State controls here, the offensive zone. Surveying.
Penn State seems to be either waiting to get that white post. They are setting up that post. Look at the screen.
Got save Auerbach. Puck still loose.
Oh my goodness, absolutely beautiful.
I don't think Auerbach had that save.
Well, at the beginning he did. That split save was him.
That first save, yeah.
Right.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about at the end.
Right, the instinct and the athleticism to split like that. The rebound it's been a rarity this game, but it was out there.
In front.
It was.
Looks like the Temple defender was just able to essentially lay on it.
Yep.
Because once that puck gets under you, out of sight of the official, whistle blown.
Right.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Sure.
Temple will win the draw, look to clear. Will not be able to. Second effort by Giazza. He is also unable to clear. Right in the blue paint, man. Temple living dangerously. Able to clear it out of the
came right in front of,
but not out of the zone.
It came right in front of Auerbach, but didn't seem like he pulled the trigger.
Up to Maniscalco at the point. Playing a little bit of catch.
They want that screen down low and a shot from up top. They're trying to imitate really Temple's style right now.
Save Ben Auerbach. Sticks the pad out, sends that puck to the corner. Cycle game is on for Penn State. Very patient. Puck up to Maniscalco. No lane. Sends it back down and around. Temple not being very aggressive here either. 27 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Up to Maniscalco. Giazza gets a stick on the puck. Unable to clear. Centering pass. Sent behind the net. I am unsure. Oh, the net is off its moorings. From this angle, I couldn't quite see it because Auerbach was standing in front of it. Right. The arm went up. I'm like, there's no penalty call there, but the net was off its moorings. So we will get another face-off.
You get a line change from Penn State.
Temple will take it. 18 seconds remaining on the Fowler high-sticking minor.
Yeah, fresh legs.
Giazza in to take draw. Well, fresh legs from Penn State.
Correct.
Temple did not get a change. Giazza ties up the draw, kicks it loose, attempts to clear, and does. That's a big boy play.
Adds to Giazza's game, yep.
There's his defense that we were talking about before. He can do it both. He's a two-way defenseman, and that's what you need. Penn State looking to move at offside is the call as the power play comes to an end. Back to even strength.
Oh, another penalty kill. We'll take it.
4 minutes remaining here in the second period. Once again, I'm Dan Wanzer. Alongside me, Jimmy Freeze. Yep. Very happy you can be joining us here on the TU Ice Network. One more shout out to Dylan Coyle, our wonderful cameraman, as Fowler sends it deep into the Penn State zone.
Might be seeing this color outside tomorrow, Dan, here in South Philadelphia.
You know what? I won't complain. I'm traveling out west once we get to January. I'd like to see at least one snow. Penn State will gather the puck in their own zone.
Dan's going with the Temple team to cover them.
I wish I was.
Tour out west.
I am unfortunately not. Pierce wreaking havoc in the Owls' offensive zone. Sent all the way down. That puck was not played by Hucker, and icing will be the call. Another offensive zone draw here for the Owls. Jimmy, I know this has been a pretty good period, but if there's going to be one thing that you want to see more of, or you want to see something that Temple has not done yet, what would it be?
It really comes back to my favorite guy. I really would like to see on deck. He's such a dynamic player, yeah. But also, I really like just everything that the guys are doing right now. But Giaza provides so much leadership and so much presence to this team. Seeing more of him would be cool, but the pedal on the metal, I guess. But there's not much to ask for.
Penalty here. I think Penn State will be heading to the power play.
Now, Dan, I have your answer for you now. Now I'm prepared. It is stay disciplined. 3-1. I'm serious.
No, you're absolutely right.
3-1 lead.
Interference will be the call. Number 16, Ryan Trebs, will go to the sin bin. 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Interference. Carry on, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's going to be, the Penn State Berks, just like any other game, football, basketball. Once that team is losing and they get a little attitude on themselves, they need to work hard. They're getting the words from the coaches. They have something on their mind, and that is to tick off the opposing team.
Big kill coming up here. 3 minutes in the second period. Shot! I believe that was deflected wide. Do not think Auerbach got a piece, but Penn State will control. Here's the patience, Jimmy.
Big time.
Behind the net.
Maniscalco is sitting up top of that blue line, and they want to get the puck to him.
Number 10, Jesse Abarca, almost creating an opportunity there.
Yeah, nice.
Shot, save Auerbach. Rebound loose, shot.
Woo!
Wow, what a save by Ben Auerbach. I could not see the he scores was coming out, but Ben Auerbach says no.
Damn, that's stick side too. That's no just grab, man. And back to back, unbelievable.
The actual stick. That puck was behind Auerbach.
Right. But
I do not believe what I just saw, Jimmy.
That's the 35th shot on goal.
34 saves for Auerbach. Temple looks to clear, cannot. Puck cross ice, cannot be handled by the Penn State defenseman. Settle the puck. Back across. Up top to number 77, Anthony Betsky. Battle along the wall.
As long as that puck is out of harm's way, Temple will take it. It's against the board.
Sure. Shot. Save! Auerbach.
He wanted to go for those cookies. He wanted Mom's cookies too, Dan, but your mother herself said no.
Your mother
along with Auerbach's help.
Walker save.
Auerbach is canceling anything up top and stopping any rebounds. So how do you score on him?
Giaza with the nice play, and the alert is to not try to send it up the middle of the ice, but come back along the boards. Clears it all the way down. Temple will get a change. Just 20 seconds remaining on the interference minor. Penn State ahead with a full head of steam. Oh, man.
Abarca, that was...
I couldn't even get the words out of my mouth. Abarca.
That was NHL-style speed and tenacity to go right through and shoot right on Auerbach, but
you know what? For Temple,
the
angle. He had no room. The Temple defender was just close enough to the goalie that he could not get right in front, slam it home, had to try to tuck it through the pad. Auerbach said no. 8 seconds remaining here on the interference minor.
Penn State's got good options out there.
Abarca's pass blocked. Oh, Ondick. Might have had an odd man rush had he been able to control that. Dangerous living here. Number 11, Joey Powell, will skate it up 2-on-2 through center with DiPlaturo. Oh.
Wow, Powell, absolute terrific handles on that. Couldn't get the pass right in front.
2-on-3 through center here for Penn State. 45 seconds remaining in the second period. Second game shot. Save. Ben Auerbach. 39 seconds remaining in the period. It's the Ben Auerbach Show, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what it absolutely is. And
Ben Auerbach Show starring Charles Giazza.
yes, it's starring pretty much all of Temple's defense right now. They're all communicating well. They're shutting down what Penn State Berks wants to do.
37 seconds remaining here. Shot.
And they're getting
Love save, Auerbach.
they're getting the breathing time. They're not getting the bench time right now, but here you go, and they come in as a switch.
One thing I'm slightly worried about here, Jimmy, take a look at the shot total over the last 5 or so minutes of play. Shots now in favor of Penn State Berks, 38 to 26.
I think, yeah,
That's tough.
to Temple's credit, I think that you can expect that because Penn State is going to start come faster, starting realizing that they're down 2 goals, and the coach is going to start staying a lot more. And especially with the fact that Temple faces a lot of shots in itself.
Sloppy play there by Penn State.
But you're right, 38's a lot going into the third period.
8 seconds remaining. Temple control. Giazza will just settle push that puck against the boards. Wait for the buzzer, and there you have it. Temple scores the lone goal of the second period, and will take a lead into the second intermission by a score of 3-1. I'm Dan Walter for Jimmy Freeze. We'll be back after the second intermission. Stay with us, everybody. Hello and welcome back to the third period of Temple Ice Hockey here on the TUS Network. One last time, I'm Dan Wanzer. Alongside me, Jimmy Freeze. Alongside him, Dylan Coyle. One last period of play tonight, and the Owls will bring a lead into the third with a score of 3-1. Early shot, sorry there, Jimmy. Early shot in on Auerbach. 19:53 to play. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. But the goals per game for Penn State now, they're second in the league. This is just a thought now. If they get more shots on and if they find that rebound, this is going to be a close game real quick.
Jimmy, I think this third period can go one of two ways, Jimmy. Right. I think either Penn State's going to get sustained pressure and do what you just said and potentially put in rebounds, or I think they're going to press a little too much, and it's going to result in some more odd man opportunities like we saw early.
But their game is to, like we were talking, is to shoot and find that rebound. So we'll see if they do it. See if Temple can get under us. We could feel that one.
Felt that shake. Penn State setting the pressure. Long stretch pass up. Van Allen finds the puck and finds Giazza. We'll play the chip and chase game. Giazza behind the net. Almost finds Van Allen. Finds Penn State.
Yeah, depending on what way you go to the shore, the Owls pretty much are on their way on Atlantic City Expressway right now. They need to watch their miles per hour, make sure they're not getting pulled over or anything, but keep the game in check, and they could come out of here with a W, which would be huge for Auerbach himself, a huge confidence boost, and the team themselves. Last weekend, after splitting the series with Lehigh, loss on Friday and a win on Saturday, I think it'd be great for these guys to come out and complete this win stress-free. We'll see it with the last 18 and a half to go.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself, Jimmy. Auerbach knocks that puck away to the corner. Trebs in on the back check. Trebs pestering. Up to the point. Shot. Deflection.
Puck save. Yeah. Linesman was right there to make sure that was on sides.
And the 2-on-2 here. Russell just chips it in. And then Ryan Cloppert back on the forecheck. Jack Pierce sees nobody's going to go and pressure that puck, so he figured he would.
Yeah.
However, unable.
Do your job. Bill Belichick.
Ferguson sends it deep. Cross ice. At this point, you could play the chip and chase game. You got to be careful. You don't want to just be too nonchalant. You want to keep the pressure up.
I got to be honest, yeah.
Chip and chase, you can sustain pressure while playing a chip and chase game.
If you play it the right way, Dan.
You got to get it on the forecheck. But I'm saying it's possible. You know how you want to do it 3-on-2. Owls able to get back shot.
But it is.
I don't know if that went wide or if Auerbach got a piece. Shot. That one. Auerbach will send to the corner. And stayed into the slot. Shots. Ooh. Another save by Auerbach. But is the net off its moorings again?
Gutekunst for Penn State is working very physically with Dunbach right in front of the net. They need that guy to be there to screen Auerbach to get any kind of success near the crease.
Puck was off its moorings. Face off to the right of Ben Auerbach. Temple looking for possession, will not get it. Shot! Just off the blocker, off the pad of Ben Auerbach. Able to send it to the corners. Puck battle here. Temple will chip it out into the neutral zone.
Dan, a player we have to watch for Penn State as they try to increase this pressure.
Guess who? I think I know where this is going.
Yeah, Abarca. That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
you took the words right out of my mouth.
Because once the puck is in his hand, he can do some, or near his stick, really.
Number 10, if you're following along here at home. We're hearing the Penn State coach here pleading his case to the ref.
And there's a penalty.
Getting nothing, and now we have a penalty that's going to go against Penn State. The player who I believe it is on, number 9, John Maniscalco, is in utter disbelief.
Well, he
pleading his case. It's a slash.
Third member of our crew, Penn State's coach, Larry Beretta, has a comment.
We have some words here between the head coach and the official. I think he was telling him.
But it was a tough play. You can listen in. It was a tough play along the boards with both guys, and the Penn State bench was yelling that their guy got pulled down and seemed in a moment of retaliation.
I really like how the ref handled it, though, personally. Did you see right here? He comes over and he gives him
you heard him talk.
Over. I was trying to listen to him. I couldn't really hear what he was saying. But I think the gist I was getting from the body language was he was telling him that maybe he should keep his opinions to himself a little bit more. And I think he then explained the slashing call. But was the slashing call brought back, or was it evened up? It looks like, oh no. It will be an offensive zone draw. I was still in the second period, Jimmy, when I was looking over at where the draw
I think we all want to be in that second period after that play.
Yeah. But no, I'll settle right here in this Temple.
Yeah.
We'll head to the power play. Number 9, Maniscalco, off the slashing shot, save.
Real good opportunity for Joey Powell.
Trent Bogert stands tall. Brendan Ondick will control, send it back to Giazza. Giazza, DiPerturo, Ondick.
This line is hot tonight.
DiPerturo in.
DiPerturo knows what he's
Lamb's
doing.
on the brakes. Up top to number 11, Joey Powell, over to Dumbach. Searching, down, shot, he scores! Number 11, Joey Powell slams it home, and the Owls lead 4-1.
Now the assist was from Ondick. Ondick's second assist of the night.
Penn State coach over here yelling.
Again, it really doesn't matter at this point because, again, there was pressure in front of the net, and Temple knows exactly what they're doing tonight. Put it right back in, Big Phillip.
I love it. I think that one might have been the backbreaker. 4-1 lead,
but
3 goals.
Again, but going back to that chip and chase, you can't get acclimated into that lifestyle because, as much as we love them, the players will get. Being a Flyers fan?
Oh, that's true. But I would say with a 3-goal lead, you don't want to get too conservative, but you can play pretty conservatively with a 3-goal lead in the third period.
I think the thing we need to focus on is Auerbach and make sure he keeps a level head.
It's about getting the last 15.
Yeah.
That's literally all it comes down to. Nice defensive play there by number 61, I believe, Tom Piniella. Presence of mind to knock that puck away. And here we go, number 88, Luke Berchowski, making a good play there. Berchowski shot wide. Battle here, 2 Penn State players on our one nameless man, Ryan Ploppert.
Ploppert looking for Van Allen, couldn't reach him with the stick, a little too far in front of him.
Penn State, Jesse Aberka will try 1-on-3. Nothing doing for him there. Temple will control. Looks like he was tripped up. Penalty. Temple will go to another power play here. And Penn State is absolutely livid. I think that's another one. I think we might have just gotten a second penalty here. Let's see. The first call is without a doubt a trip. Penn State looking for embellishment. I didn't see it. Did you see it? I saw the trip. I did not think it was embellishment.
No, it was a pretty solid trip.
But nonetheless, Penn State head coach, you had his name before. Do you still have it here?
Yeah, Larry Beretta.
Larry Beretta is not happy at all. If there were technical fouls right now in hockey, he would have been teed up about 3 minutes ago.
I got to say, it was a good job. Whoever's playing the music in this arena.
Great camera work by Dylan Coyle.
It's good that they're playing it now because nobody really wants to hear what he's got to say.
There's some colorful language.
Let the players do the talking. It's a tough position that Penn State's in, obviously, but on their side, they just need to kill this power play.
Oh, this would be the backbreaker.
Right.
100%. You have a power play here. 2 minutes for tripping with a chance to put it away. Ondick fakes the shot. Searching in front. DiPerturo shot.
Take a look. Powell's not even getting resistance when he comes in front of the crease. Whereas the Temple boys will hit those.
Dumbach up top. Shot! Out to Ondick. And Penn State will be able to clear. Auerbach sending it around, looking for Dumbach, finding Dumbach.
Smart work by Auerbach.
DiPerturo back to Dumbach. Brings it up to number 10, Brandon Ondick. Ondick. Shot. Looking for DiPerturo. Nothing there. Number 11, Joey Powell. Cycling. Back to Giazza. Piazza searching shot. Deflection. He scores! Number 11, Joey Powell, cleaning up the garbage that's left in front.
Yeah.
And the Owls lead 5-1. 13:58 remaining here in the third period.
DiPietro's shot actually hit Powell in the chest. Went right in front of him. He said, oh, how about that one? Whoop!
Another one, another one, another one.
And the presence again, there is the power right in front of the crease. Like you said, turn garbage into gold.
Absolutely. Favorite Mark Zumoff quote right there.
Yeah.
No, but it's one of those things. This is something we haven't seen a lot from Temple. Being able to, one, take advantage of power plays, but two, put the game away when you have the chance. They had the chance right there, and I would say they did it. Icing will be the call here. 13:42 remaining.
But yeah,
in this third period.
As we take a look at, here we go.
I'm Dan Wanzer. Alongside me, Jimmy Freeze.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us here on the TUIce Network.
The only thing, for the viewers at home, the only thing Temple really needs to do to come away with the W here is just keep a good mindset. Keep even-keeled, make smart, crisp passes.
Ooh, icing will be the call here. That's a shocker. Looked like Penn State, number 21, Zachary Higgins, did not make a very sincere effort to play that puck right there. He wanted no business.
Not really.
And the official was sitting right in front of him.
It's probably because it's still on fire from Piazza's shot.
Hot to the touch. Face off to the right of Ben Auerbach. Face off won by Temple. Jack Pierce.
The physical play of Berks is going to step up big time.
I genuinely don't think it matters. At this point, too little, too late. 13 minutes is a lot of time, but when you find yourself down 4, Edwards played a solid game defensively since the first period.
But there are still rules in this last 13, right?
There are. But that's
suspensions.
You got to stay out of the box. And to be honest, I mean, if this gets too much uglier, Penn State might forget about those rules. But you need to keep a cool head, do your job, let everybody else do theirs, and get out of here with a win. Penn State sends it deep behind Auerbach. Penn State will change, leaving their player there one on two. Somehow wins the battle, but coughs it up. Berchowski skating around, goes around the defender, but the puck will be sticked away by Trent Bogert.
Good move, just had too much power on the puck.
Yeah, and he was running out of real estate.
Yeah.
No, it's sustaining pressure. Shots now 41-32 in favor of Penn State Berks. However, that stat does not tell the tale of this game. Powell sends it toward the net wide. And that shot, that pass attempt is blocked.
It plays like that. That's key in these last 12 minutes.
How you just break someone's
right.
Because when you cannot even get the puck out of your zone, down 5-1, what can you do? You can't get any kind of offensive pressure. You can't even get the puck comfortably out of your zone.
Exactly.
And that's, you defend the red line, you defend your blue line, and you coast here. Puck will be sent deep in on Auerbach. We'll keep the puck in play. Over to Ryan Dumbach, who will look to skate it up.
I'm surprised he kept that one in play, yeah.
Ondick coughs it up. However, makes up for the play by sending it into the boards. Ondick attempts to put the hit on a Penn State player. Berchowski moving ahead here. Berchowski, the shot. Blocked. DiPietrou attempting to keep that puck in, cannot. Penn State will move up 3-on-3 here through the neutral zone.
This is Bedwell coming up.
Pass across, save, Auerbach. Puck look to be kicked back toward him. Auerbach with the save and will cover up. Some extracurricular activities here. Number 74, Chandler Bedwell, getting his stick up high.
Bedwell's been trying to start a fire all night.
I think we're a little bit late for it.
Yeah, he got caught on it for that power play earlier. But like you said, Dan, the Owls are shutting down the opportunities for the Nittany Lions.
Absolutely, and when I don't want to say Temple's been playing great defense this period because they haven't, but they've been playing good enough. And you know what? Good enough gets the job done.
Right. Good enough gets the W, gets the 2 points, if you want to call it that. Gets you in the win column.
Powell sends it over to the boards and then gets it himself. Sends it all the way down. Bogert will try to control DiPietrou. Shot! Sends it right through the blue paint. I think he was hoping to get a deflection there, an odd bounce.
Something lucky.
It's not a bad idea to just toss it towards
No.
net. Anything can happen once the puck's on net. Powell. Big hit along the boards.
Ooh, another big one.
Sends over to DiPietro. Up to Ondick, 1-on-2. Ondick tries to spin around. Nothing doing. Looks like we might have had an interference call right there.
Yeah,
Powell.
I honestly think if the
That
score...
could have been both of them. No, Powell was holding the stick. Also got interfered with. Yeah, it's one of those, you either call both or call neither there.
Yeah.
The official elected to call neither. Hit there along the boards by number 9.
You might start to see Penn State get away with more because of the scoreboard. Not mainly, but it will hold the refs back.
Save Auerbach. A little bit of a rebound there in front. Auerbach able to pounce. Keep Temple out of danger.
Well, so we're going to see both players are going back and forth. Powell's not liking something. But this is the key, Dan. Again, Powell, you got to look at the scoreboard. You know, we love him, Joey Powell. 5-1, you know, this team, they don't mean anything. You know, in the long run, get this W and, you know, save the words.
It's one of those, sometimes
it's
you can just turn around.
Right.
Turn around,
but
skate away.
It is tough to have that adrenaline. You're playing every
absolutely.
minute. It's tough.
Nice play there by Nick Van Allen.
Overall, the Owls have done a very nice job of keeping the composure tonight.
Shot.
The Berks, he's going to keep coming.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we're going to see some physical play here, but we have a 2-on-2 through center here. The shot.
Ooh. Ferguson, nice pass in front.
Yeah, number 93, Ferguson, looking for number 13, Ryan Ploppert. Nothing doing there. Ploppert pestering the Penn State player. Looks like Ploppert might find his way to the puck. Oh, we have a penalty here, I believe, on number 25, Van Allen. We have some sarcastic cheers over here.
Yeah.
By number 21, Zachary Higgins. I don't know, I think we're serving a misconduct penalty over here. His Temple is not a man up, but he is sitting in the penalty box. So I believe that must have been when I thought there were 2 penalties called. He was given the 1 2-minute penalty, and he was also given him misconduct. I think we might have just had this call evened up. We have some colorful language going here, apparently.
Yeah, I think it's more colorful than my commentary.
Yeah, apparently the coach, the coach is saying a player said something to him, and then he said something very colorful back.
Dan,
and the official was saying, as a coach, you cannot say that to a player, and he was saying, well, why can he say that to me? I didn't hear what was said, though.
Save the Kim Kardashian drama. Let's stick to hockey. Let's get a W here. Come on, boys. These suspensions can be given with these last 9 minutes.
Absolutely.
We cannot afford that.
It looks like we have a
and
penalty
here we go.
Number 21, Ryan Dumbach. I didn't see what he did. Four minutes for slashing. It was a double minor. I think he called 2 different slashing minors. So he called him for slashing, and then I guess he did it again. So that is a 4-minute penalty on Ryan Dumbach for slashing. Temple will be 5-on-3 here. Yeah, this game is definitely not over. 5-on-3 for the next minute 54. And then 5-on-4 for a while after that. So,
and
we have ourselves an interesting moment here.
Dumbach, the one sitting in the
Dumbach is one of your better penalty
key
killers.
on that kill, yeah.
Shot.
There it is.
Number 28, Kent Lance knocks it home. And the score now is 5-2. But, to be honest, that'll bring it to 5-on-4 here for the next 3 minutes and 45 seconds. And even if they score on both power plays, it'll still be 5-4. I mean, you don't want that. This is now a game.
No, we don't.
Now you have to kill a penalty.
But, Dan, that was 15 seconds into the power play.
15 seconds into the power play, yes. Auerbach, it looked like, was screened. Didn't appear to see it. But now, okay, it'll be an offside. I thought they caught a Penn State player for a high stick.
Yeah, on Trebs.
Yeah, on Trebs. I saw his head jolt back, but it looked like it was more a glove up high than it was a stick up high. Which I'm sure you could still call something for that, but it wasn't a high stick. So, but the call is offsides. Zone, the face-off to the neutral zone. Giazza Sends it down right off the face-off. The one-man show right there. Sending the puck all the way down. 3:29 on the double minor to Dumbach.
See if he can perform on this power kill.
You see, my problem is what you were saying before with discipline, is you can't expect anyone to have discipline if your captain is not playing discipline.
Right?
Shot, save.
Well,
Auerbach.
yeah, I think you should be able to.
But your captain needs to set the tone.
Right.
Your captain needs to set the tone, play discipline, and not take a 4-minute penalty.
It also leaves an
Shot,
opportunity.
save. Auerbach through traffic.
Leaves an opportunity for somebody else to come up and have that leadership under him, just like the vice president would have to have.
And who's that guy? I would think it's Giazza.
I think it's Giazza.
Giazza was out here from the beginning of this penalty kill. It looks like he's going to head over the bench for a little bit. So we have Ondick, DiPerturo, Trebs, and Powell out here on the kill. Have a battle going on behind the net. Penn State wins it, gets it up top.
Yeah.
Down into the right wing. Looking. Searching. No range. Into the slot. Shot. Save. Auerbach. Another one. Another save by Ben Auerbach. That puck will find its way out to the neutral zone. DiPerturo putting some pressure on number 10, Brandon Ondick. We'll get it. We'll skate in. He has DiPerturo. Shot. Save. That puck is somewhere. The puck was in the equipment.
Right under the leg,
Of Trent Bogert.
Nobody
knew where the puck was. He didn't know where it was.
He looked like he had a lot of open space, but he closed that gap real quick. Held the post. Good play.
2:27 remaining on the first slashing minor to Ryan Dumbach. 7:34 remaining here in the third period.
There you have it, Dan. Your prediction was correct. The Berks has reached 50 shots.
And we saw 7:29 remaining here in the third period.
Auerbach has stopped 48.
One last time, in case you're just joining us, I'm Dan Wanzer, alongside me, Jimmy Freeze. I'm your play-by-play announcer for today's game. Jimmy has the color commentary. Temple leads 5-2. However, Ryan Dumbach, 4-minute minor for slashing, but is now down to 2 minutes as that puck is sent all the way down.
On this rush, watch the player right in front of Auerbach. Temple will not let that blue sweater go unmanned.
And that's what you need.
And that is the key. That is why they have not scored on this power play as of yet.
Shot, maybe a save by Auerbach. Could have also gone off the outside of the net.
Good clear
Penn
out.
State unable to keep that puck in.
Dan, who do you think that was?
What do you mean? Was it
Who
on?
cleared that?
I did not see it.
Giazza.
You know what? I probably could have guessed that because Giazza's the big man on defense. He's the leader here. I'm not sure if he wears an A, but if not, he does. He does. Giazza does wear an A.
He is the alternate captain.
I believe Temple has two or three alternate captains. Van Allen knocks it loose. 1:05 remaining here on the second slashing minor on Ryan Dumbach. Giazza pestering the Penn State player. He breaks free into the slot.
Hey, Giazza got beat on that one, but helped by Trevs.
Joey Powell taking his player into the boards, then took a slash to the back of the leg. I think that was another call both or call nothing. Official decided to call neither.
Trevs is a small player, but he will put his body for a block.
Yeah,
there you go, and he just got...
That'll be an interference minor on the Penn State player. Knocked Ryan Trevs down. We have some more colorful language coming from the Penn State bench. That'll do it for the Penn State power play.
it was a...
Guess who? Number 10. Jesse Abarca.
Does not hurt.
Reaches
Does not help.
wits end. Gets the cross-checking penalty. 2 minutes. Temple, we will want some 4-on-4 hockey here. For the next 36 seconds before Temple gets one more power play. Oh, wait. A double minor. By the looks of it. 2 minutes on Trev. No, they fixed it. All right. Up on the board here, we had two different 2-minute penalties up there. Watching here to see what we have. Yep, it'll be just one penalty. Dan, it seems one on Abarca.
Yeah, Dumbach.
Yeah, Dumbach's in the box.
Along with Joey Powell. I don't know if Joey Powell's
Joey Powell, No, he would have to be serving.
Yeah.
They must have given him a misconduct penalty as well. They must have given a double misconduct penalty earlier because number 21 is also here in the penalty box. We have 3 members in the penalty box here.
It is a party over here.
Number 17, number 10, 17, and 21 are all in the box. Some of which have to be serving misconduct penalties because up on the board we only have one penalty aside up there. The Dumbach double minor has just come to an end. Now it'll be 1:21 of power play time for Temple as they regroup in their own zone, already leading 5-2. Just a touch under 5 minutes to play. Giazza brings it in the zone with DiProturo. Giazza waits, sends it over to number 10 Brandon Ondick behind the net.
Now if you score here, I'll give you that. That'll break the camera.
Ondick up to Trevs. Trevs over to Giazza. Back to Trevs. Shot! Hit DiProturo right in front of the net. That puck will go out of play, and the face-off will remain in the Penn State zone. 50 seconds remaining here on this power play.
DiProturo is used to getting hit all over the place with the pucks he's laying out.
That's the cost of doing business in front of the net.
That it definitely is.
So who do we have out there? We have Van Allen, Hucker, Dumbach, Giazza, and Ryan Plopper out here on the power play for the Owls. Penn State will send the puck all the way down. Max Hucker back to attempt to retrieve. However, it'll find the Penn State player first. 3-on-1. Giazza will take the puck. Ryan Dumbach prevents the turnover. Dumbach over the blue line. Dumbach. Centering pass. Knocked away by Penn State. However, Penn State will hop on this puck. Looks like we'll have a 2-on-3, a 2-on-4, depending on how fast this develops. Shot goes wide, however. Puck will find Plopper. He's now tied up in the corner with Giazza and the Penn State player. Chip it away. 3:50 remaining here in regulation. Giazza will take it behind the net. Auerbach banging his stick up on the ice, meaning the Temple power play is coming to an end. However, one last third. Giazza, the shot! Off the shoulder.
Another high shot.
Another high shot. Cookie jar kept higher that time, though.
Oh.
Trent Bogert with the save.
Christmas time is coming. They'll all be looking.
Van Allen trying to get in the dirty areas there. Powell in on the forecheck, nothing doing. Penn State looking to try to get some pressure. Shot! Might have been high and wide. Auerbach may have gotten a glove on that, but I believe that shot went high and wide.
I couldn't see if he got a deflection, but good move regardless.
Yeah.
He's on point tonight.
Pass it front up to the top. Shot! Deflection wide. Shot! 22E! No! That puck stayed out!
Now the opposite, yeah, that's the interesting part. Ondick
might have closed his hand on the puck.
Might have put his hand right on the puck. If you saw Ondick, put out his hand.
I'm not sure if the referees are going to confer here.
Gonna have to see what they
Penn State coach is in utter disbelief here. Shouting, he can't do that. I'm unsure what's going on here. The referees coming over.
Yeah.
It looks like we do not have any kind of penalty called here. Or Mike Giazza discussing it with the official. Yep, it looks like nothing doing. And I believe they just cleared the penalty box for Temple.
Well, Temple got away with that one there.
Yeah, I mean, the question is, did he close his hand on the puck, or did he put his hand behind it? Because with how big those gloves are, it could be deceiving from back here. I mean, I agree with you. I do think he closed his hand on the puck. But regardless, I would be okay with it if he did, because it saved the goal.
Absolutely. No. Aggression-wise, terrific play by Ondick. Anything to get that puck out of the net, to stay away from that net, terrific. But in the rules-wise, I don't know. But the refs didn't say anything. That's what we're going by tonight.
The men in stripes have the final say.
They do.
Just like always, the net is empty for Penn State. 6-on-5 here, 2:10 remaining. The Owls lead 5-2. That puck floats out in front. Auerbach covers up. will take the
Now this will be interesting to see what Penn State does. So they normally have the one guy sit right near
I
the
think you
crease.
got to put two there.
You got to put two, right. So how does Temple react with two guys there? Interesting to see.
Face-off will be to the right of Ben Auerbach, who I think it's important to note has 52 saves on 54 shots. If there's going to be a player of today's game, it's Ben Auerbach.
Right.
Shot another save.
There's
Auerbach.
a Barker right away.
Trying to box out. Puck will find DiProtero, unable to clear. DiProtero taken down in center ice, and that will be a penalty. One more player will join the box. 2 minutes for interference. And once again,
that's not who they
captain,
want.
Jesse Abarca, heading off.
You know,
and that'll do it.
Dan, what we said for discipline for Temple is just as big with Penn State.
Oh,
you know, this is all about your character, and maybe the guys don't really care as much, but this game shouldn't end this way.
No, it absolutely.
You should play your tail off.
Some integrity.
Right, it just adds one more thing for the coach to complain about on the ride home.
Oh, it's going to be a long ride back to the Hamburg area, because that is where Penn State Berks is. I'm actually from. I'm local to that area, about 25 minutes. It's going to be a long ride back to the Reading and Hamburg area for them. Temple heads to the power play, already up 5-2. Wins the face-off. Dumbach. Powell with the deflection.
Well, Auerbach, he's got to get back to the U.S. border, being the wall.
Ooh, huge hit there. And it will be a penalty. I think we might be getting both, though, here. Wait, maybe not. Nope. That'll be just one. The assistant captain this time, number 26, Alec Delavecchia, will head to the box. And Temple will be up 5 men on 3 here for the next minute 47. I missed that call. Did either of you get what the call was? Okay, so it was essentially an unnecessary roughness call from what I'm gathering. Possibly
roughing.
A slash. Yeah, roughing. That would be a good one. All right. For some reason, drew a blank on that. I'll bet Temple up 5 men to 3 here.
Not a lot of words for a lot of things, Dan.
Yes, there are. Ferguson tries to keep it in and does. Ferguson. Good shot. That might have hit. It either hit the outside of net or just barely scraped the post.
Nice dangle by Ferguson.
Absolutely. John Dern over to Max Hucker. Hucker, the shot. Wide. Controlled by number 41, Jared Giovanni. Haven't heard his name very often today. Up to Max Hucker. Over to Ferguson. Ferguson over to Dern. Dern skates it in, shoots. Right through the blue paint. Taken down, penalty. Wow. That'll be another one. Number 26 here, screaming at the ref, Alec Delavecchia, and being told by his coach, it's a penalty.
After the coach said that, he just asked you to go play for them. Because
they're running out of players. They're all going to be in the box.
Yeah.
That will be the 3.
How many people are in the box right now?
3.
Berks.
Wow, great. Because the misconduct ended. So Temple will be 5 on 3 for the rest of this game. 54.7 seconds remaining. Temple leading 5-2.
Well, Penn State wanted to leave this arena with a lot of respect from the Owls. That's not there.
Ferguson over to Hucker. Down to John Dern. Shot.
Giovanni with that shot from the wheelhouse.
Dern will control. Puck up to Ferguson, 31 seconds remaining. Up here to Hucker. Hucker over to Ferguson. Ferguson, look to the cross ice pass, nothing doing, 17 seconds. Hucker coughs the puck up. Ferguson controls. 8 seconds. Puck right along the blue line, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and that'll do it. Here from the Northeast Skate Zone. Temple takes the victory by a score of 5-2. That'll be 2 consecutive wins for the Temple Owls, who coast.
Going streaking.
Under the leadership of Charles Giazza and Ben Auerbach. Jimmy.
Well, the game started fast, and that's what we got pretty much the whole time. Both teams nestled in. They slowed down, but essentially they were ready to go and give us a great game as the final score. Like you said, 5-2 Owls.
Temple led 2-1 after the first period. Did not trail after that. All the momentum all game long. Penn State Berks taking just 4 penalties at the end. Lack of discipline, lack of composure.
And player of the game, we can both agree,
Ben
Auerbach.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, I think that's going to just about do it.
Yes.
Here from the Northeast Cape Zone. I'm Dan Wanzer. Alongside me, Jimmy Freeze. One last shout out to our wonderful cameraman for today, Dylan Coyle. But you have been watching the tilt between the Temple Owls and the Penn State Berks Nittany Lions here on the TU Ice Network. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Have a good night, everybody. Oh, well, we have a gathering here at center ice. The players will be separated. Auerbach and Jack Pierce waving them off.
That was a barker. You said it starts with the captain, and if the captain's going to be complaining and going to the box for not the smartest penalties, well, that's how your team's going to play, buddy.
I think Giazza might have actually been having a friendly conversation. A couple of the members are actually having some friendly conversations, and some others were maybe not nearly as happy.
Coach talking to one of the linesmen, probably apologizing for his words, but you can't with kids around here and stuff like that. You can't talk like that as a coach. What the referees will say, that will be said. But regardless, Temple strong win tonight.
Absolutely. Well, once again, here from the Northeast Skate Zone and here on the TU Ice Network, I'm Dan Wanzer for Jimmy Freeze. Temple takes the win by a score of 5-2, and we will see you next time. Good night, everybody.